jobs. Thank you.
Jackie Dean.
Mr. Speaker, I cannot support a bill which seeks to fix a river, and I can't support a bill which seeks to fix a river because the fabric of the Resource Management Act is designed to set environmental standards for water quality throughout New Zealand. Mr. Speaker, I also want to pick up on the points that the local member Todd McClay made with regards to the Kawerau River and the Tasman pulp and paper mill, and I think to an industry in my own hometown, small hometown, even smaller than the one Todd is referring to, where if I talk about Summit Wool Spinners, and it is a company which also employs several hundred of the people of the town across many generations. Actually, there are up to 3 generations working in this company in my town, much in the same way as they are working in Kawerau at the Tasman pulp and paper mill, and the fabric of the town would be torn apart if that mill, in my case, and if the mill in Kawerau were forced to close. And so it is important to the river, yes, of course it is, but it is also important to the local community, and we should not ever forget that people are very important, as well as is the health of the river. I also want to note tonight a few facts, and I know that the Tasman Pulp and Paper Company have got a good relationship with local iwi. In fact, they are investing in the last couple of years, have developed very strong collaborative relationships with the 3 iwi, and are concerned with further cleaning up and clarifying the river. They have signed, the company, Tasman Pulp and Paper, have signed an MOU with the iwi which commits $100,000 a year to river projects. Now, to me that says that is a company that understands the impact of its activities on the river, but which is actively, together with the local community, together with the local iwi, actively committing $100,000 a year per year to river projects. And I think that speaks volumes about the company's recognition of the fact that, yes, they have discharges into the Tararua River which are causing concerns and certainly do not meet environmental standards, but they are prepared to work with the local community. They are prepared to invest money in improving their water quality and improving the rate of their discharges. I also note, Mr. Speaker, that the mills are continually working to reduce the discharge, currently discharging an average of 20 tonnes a day, and that's 33% now below the allowable limit. And towards the end of their consent, which was granted 3 years ago and which runs for the next 25 years, I understand that the discharges at that point will be something like 80% below which has been consented during the period for that consent. So you're absolutely right, water quality is important. The mill responsible for these discharges has taken that message on board, is doing something together with the local iwi, with the local community, to reduce those discharges. They understand they have responsibilities to the environment. My last point I'd like to make, Mr. Speaker, is given that the consent which was granted 3 years ago runs for another 22 years, any impact on this bill will not have any impact on the specific issue to which this bill refers. Mr. Speaker, I cannot support this bill.
Charles.